Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy. Football.
How long is this going to take to register?
32 seconds.
There we go. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening to another episode of Fullbuddy Cast Fantasy Football. We got the gurus here. We've got Craig Bentley.
What up?
We've also got his brother Corey Bentley.
Why, hello.
And me, Travis Kenny, who's currently tangled up in a cord. Maybe you're tangled up in a fantasy football cord yourself. You don't know who to start. You don't know who to sit. You may want to grab somebody. You may want to, know who we're going to pick. And you're probably super curious how we're doing with our prop bet, the side bet of field goals missed every week, which, again, no one won this week. We were close. All right, so start them off. Corey requested to look at this week, week 12, right? No, we're at week 11, heading into week 11. That's right. Who we starting, Corey? Who's your guy?
If you're not starting Mike Davis, I don't know who you're starting. That's just the only guy that matters.
He is. He's it.
You're a jerk.
I actually have two real ones. First one, Justin Jefferson versus Dallas.
Wow.
Dallas is 28th against the receiver.
You're on the Justin Jefferson train now, huh?
And any tight end in the Saints-Falcons game, because they both suck against the tight end. So Hurst or Cook.
Hayden Hurst or
I would
Jared
okay
Cook.
going with.
Are you, real quick, are you thinking Justin Jefferson for the offensive rookie player of the year? Yeah.
I think he's in the mix, yeah.
He's in the mix.
Oh,
Craig,
I'm up now. Huh?
We're gonna do
I didn't know what to do. I didn't go first.
We're doing a reverse. Yeah.
I am starting Big Ben this week. I personally am sitting Watson this week to start Big Ben because the Jaguars have allowed a 300-yard passer 5 times this season. Big Ben's thrown for over 300 yards 3 times. I think it's just going to be one of those days for Big Ben.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
No.
No, this is serious. This is a real quick question. I have Big Ben.
Yes.
I have him starting against your wife.
Yeah.
I seriously considering benching him because I picked up Taysom Hill.
Okay, we're going to get to Taysom Hill in a second.
Just to go against her.
Put him in the tight end slot and just hope that your league's okay with it because that's how it's going on in our league, I guess. This guy's like, okay, we're not going to talk about it. I like benching Deshaun Watson for Ben Roethlisberger. But the thing with Big Ben, same thing with Matt Ryan. We'll get to this in a second. We're going to get to this in a second. I'm going to hold off because they might be my sit-ems. My stardom, Kalen Ballage, the Bellagio, going against the 31st ranked running defense with going against the New York Jets. I love Ballage. I started him last week. I still lost the game because I went 0-6 or 7 last week. It sucked. Could not get anything. Melvin Gordon is on my shit list right now. I'm sorry for cussing. Pardon me. But Melvin Gordon, I hate him. James Conner, I hate him too. Those two people I hate. I hate that I have to start them. I have got no one else to start except for Ballage. I'm starting Ballage. That's my pick. I'm going to also go into, I'll start off the sit-em, okay? Marquise Brown. Now, the hard thing about Marquise Brown, because you probably have him and you're probably forced to use him, you might have some players on buys and this and that. But here's what I'm going to say against Marquise Brown. It's a favorable matchup for him because he's playing the Tennessee Titans, who have given up, and I think I said something wrong. Sorry. Ballage is going against New York Jets, 26th against the run. Sorry. Marquise Brown, with the Baltimore Ravens, they're going up against Tennessee, 31st in pass defense. But I cannot stress to you how bad Lamer Jackson is being. I'm stealing that from Mike Martinez. Lamer Jackson. It sucks. He sucks. The Ravens suck. I hate the Ravens so much. They look so good. I pick them every week and then they lose, and I just want to punch them right in the face. There we go. Who are your guys' sit-ems?
Well, I agree with the Ravens because they're losing me games and they lost me like $190 last week. because they couldn't beat the Patriots. My sit-ems, I'm going Henry Ruggs against KC. KC's fourth against receivers, and he's only had 74 yards in the last 4 games combined. And then I'm wary of Robert Tonyan against Indy because they're third against the tight end, and especially if Adams plays. Adams eats up all the targets anyway.
So I'm looking at if you're one of the people that picked up Fulgham, like we had talked about several weeks ago, you probably were awesome when you did that. But I am sitting him this week.
Wow.
You have a healthy Alshon Jeffrey coming back. Sanders back in the mix. Fulgham only had 1 target last week.
Yeah,
I think
true.
I think he's still going to be a good receiver for Philly, but I don't think he gets his play this week. And the second one, I'm going out on a limb here. Most people might not agree with this. I am sitting Mike Evans. That is a wide receiver 1, I know, but I think he's going to be shadowed by Ramsey. I think if you had a young quarterback, you still go at Ramsey. Brady, for all his faults, smart guy for the most part. He never went against Revis when Revis was against him. He didn't throw against him a lot. I don't think he's going to throw a lot to Evans against Ramsey if Ramsey's shadowing Evans.
I also don't like Aaron Donald running at 55-year-old Tom Brady. That is scary to me. I would bench Tom Brady as well. Here's another thing I was looking at. Can you name the starting running backs right now in the NFL that were probably on the draft board at the beginning of the season that are still playing right now?
Like they were drafted at the top?
They were drafted at the time.
Well, Zeke's still playing, but he's not doing any much.
Okay. Zeke, you got Dalvin Cook, probably. You got Todd Gurley. You got Aaron Jones. You have one more. Derrick Henry.
And Drake came back. He's probably in the
Drake's
second round.
At the Raiders,
Josh
Jacobs.
Okay. Other than that, I don't think there's anybody else. Maybe Devin Singletary. Maybe. I don't know. But you've got everyone. You're looking at it. You've got everyone as a backup right now that's starting games. And it's so hard to make these picks. Absolutely insane. Giovanni Bernard, Hines. You've got...
Their starter's still there, but he just sucks.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor-Thomas.
Jonathan Taylor-Thomas. Kareem Hunt, but now you've got... and who do you start there? That's the question right now.
Both of them.
Start them both?
If I had both, I would start them both.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on the hunt for Chubb.
Before we get into... let's go to waiver wire pickups, and then we're going to get into questions real quick about who we're starting. Waiver wires... Who is your waiver wire pickup of the week, if you can pick him up still?
Well, if he was still there, which he shouldn't have been, I would have taken your start of the week and taken Balaj.
Yeah.
I got 2. My one is still from last week. If you didn't pick up J.D. McKissick, he had 15 targets last week, and he got a vulture touchdown, so he did decent there. And then another one, Austin Hooper came back. If you're desperate for a tight end, Philly's weak against the tight end, and he's back starting again. He'd probably get a pretty good amount of targets.
Adrian Peterson. But before I start Adrian Peterson, I'm going back in time. I'm starting Carlos Hyde. No, but Adrian Peterson, I don't know why, except for that he's playing against a 29th ranked Carolina defense against the run.
And Swift is out, isn't he? Did he get put out yet? I know he was on the concussion protocol or something.
I wonder. Let's check that real quick. I feel like I got like a freaking 5 spiders crawling up my legs right now.
There's just 3.
I'm freaking out. He's out. He is out.
Yeah, Swift is concussion.
Won't
protocol.
play in Sunday's game against the Panthers. Go grab Adrian Peterson if you haven't already. I want you guys to think about this question here. Do you start Josh Burrow this week? Adam Post hit me up. Josh Burrow, or do you, and this is a listener, or do you start Matt Ryan? Matt Ryan is going up against the Saints Falcons, right?
Matt Ryan is, yes.
And then you got Burrow going up against, who's Burrow going up against?
Well, Joe Burrow's playing.
Or
Josh Burrow is working down at the Burger King. They're playing the Titans.
Playing the Titans, who again are giving up.
You sure?
No, that's the Ravens.
Oh,
Titans
that's
are
right.
playing, yeah.
As if this guy knows.
That was last week.
Cleveland. They're not. Who are they
Philly's playing Cleveland.
Philly's
Come on.
playing Cleveland. You're right.
He's-
I just don't have any Cincinnati.
He's on my team. Hold on.
Oh, they're playing the Redskins. That's right.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow versus the Redskins.
I think the Redskins are actually at one or two in the pass defense. I think they're up there. They're pretty good
So
pass
Matt
defense.
Ryan. I said Matt Ryan, but I got to tell you this right now.
I like Joe Burrow.
Anytime I've ever thought Matt Ryan was going to have a great game, he has a terrible game, and I hate him.
I am seriously considering benching Lamar Jackson for Burrow. That's my problem. I like Joe Burrow.
I would bench Lamar Jackson for anything at this point. He's terrible.
I have a bunch of Ravens on my team.
So Matt Ryan, no, yay.
So I also like Burrow. This week, I think I would start Matt Ryan over Burrow.
You're both going Matt Ryan. I'll go Burrow just to be different. I'll say start Burrow.
All right, starting Burrow. Okay. Another question came in from Jared Skelly. Jared Skelly, fan. Question of the week: Chargers D versus the Jets. Browns versus Philly. Or Rams versus Tampa. He's leaning Chargers.
Well, anybody who leans a defense that plays the Jets.
I mean,
It's true.
I'm pretty sure he's got.
I wouldn't start Cleveland's defense. Philly's going off this week.
He's trying to bait me into this because he plays me this week, and he's got all three defenses. Right now, he's starting the Chargers. So I'm going to go ahead and say I think you should start the Rams.
I honestly would actually start the Rams. I think that the Rams are I think Tom Brady is going to run for his life. He's just going to get crushed by Aaron Donald. How much are your sacks? 1 point?
Two.
I think he's going to throw some bad passes. I think the Jets are going to suck no matter what, and you're probably going to you go Chargers, you'll be fine. But I think if you're looking for that swing, if you're looking for that pick six, if you're looking for that fumble recovery going into the end zone, I'd go Rams all day. You got a better chance with the Rams.
And it's a Monday night game. You can make me wait to see if I lost or not.
You may be able to trade them really quick to Craig.
I got Tampa Bay's defense. They're playing Monday night.
Little Monday night magic.
Hey, I also don't like Jared Goff. Bench Jared Goff at this point too. I think Jared Goff has got pressure on him right now because the Seahawks won. They're in the hunt. Jared Goff is going to do terrible. Mark that down. That's my gold coin of the week. No, Adrian Peterson's my gold coin of the week. But yeah, I would say I'd go Rams. Just me personally. Craig?
Monday night always plays a factor in for me, so I just go Rams because they're on Monday night.
Three Rams.
He's made his decision. He's definitely going Chargers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's solidified Chargers for him.
You're probably going to beat me anyway. It doesn't matter.
Who's your pick'em who's the pick'em?
My lock, I'm going
Yes.
Dolphins over Broncos.
That's a good pick.
Is that where you're going?
Well, no, I had that down. Yes, but I'm not going to go that now because you did.
All right. And my upset is Jets over Chargers to get their first victory of the season.
You're just trying to get Jared's head to play the defense. Who's your lock, Craig?
All right, I got. I'll go different. I got Pitt over Jacksonville,
Okay.
and then my upset of the week because I still think it's an upset. Well, no, I'm not going to say the Jets. Atlanta over New Orleans.
Really?
Yes.
I picked that same one. I like that. Atlanta over New Orleans, especially now that Drew Brees and they can't figure out who the quarterback is. I think Taysom Hill is going to get the ball and realize that, oh, crap, what do I usually do in this position? I run. Because he always is looking to run. Good call. I think the lock of the week is the Browns over the piece of crap Eagles.
Oh.
Or
Unacceptable.
Sit
Or-
back down, Craig.
or Green Bay over the piece of crap Colts. I can't figure it out.
Hold on. You hold me. I'll hold you.
The Hawks have won this week, so I can say that. No, I say that the lock of the week is the Vikings over the Cowboys. I think that's going to be an easy win for them. And then the upset of the week. I don't even know if you would call it an upset. It's like, I think most people would probably look at the Texans and say they're going to beat the Patriots. Possibly. I don't know. I think this one is the one that's probably going to lose. Is an upset who's the stronger team, who's got the better record? Like, I can't, because sometimes you got a strong team.
Are we talking about upset based on
I look at point spread.
Yeah, it's about spread. I bet you New England's favorite in that game.
Let's take a look.
They might be after beating the Ravens.
Just like Cleveland's probably favored in the Philly game, but I wasn't going to take that as an upset because it won't be when they win.
Boom.
Upset can be whatever you want it to be.
All right, so who's favored right now? Cleveland's favored over the Eagles.
Yes, I knew that.
Patriots over the Texans. Okay, so I was going to go Patriots over the Texans, and that was wrong. You know what?
Just take the Texans over the Patriots.
Yeah, just take Texans.
Jags over Steelers.
No.
I don't know how it's going to happen.
Sounds like a side bet for you two.
The spread is 10.5.
I'm not giving you 10 points in any NFL game.
Straight up.
If you give me odds, I'll give you
6.5 points.
6.5 points.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. 7.5.
No. I look like dumb.
7.25. 7.000001. Oh man!
If you're confident, that's a straight up bet.
I want better. I want odds like, if I win, I get $20. If you win, you get $5. That's what I'm looking at. What are the odds that route?
With 6.5 points?
No, straight up.
Oh, straight up.
Then there's no.
You're still getting paid out more.
How much?
Well, if straight up, if you win, you get 20, and he gets 10. You're still getting better.
6.5 points.
Okay.
$5.
Okay.
You win, I'll pay you 10.
6.5 points.
Mm-hmm.
All right, deal. Shake on it. They're gonna get
It has been
creamed.
decided.
That is the way.
Way to lose $5.
Yeah. Oh well. I got another bet right now because my buddy Adam is also talking. He's got Dalvin Cook, and I'm waiting for the Dalvin Cook Express to slow down at some point. And so I benched Carlos Hyde last night, even though I should have played it over James Conner or Melvin Gordon, who I'm extremely mad at. I cannot start a backup quarterback, except I didn't know that Carlos Hyde was going to start. For whatever reason, I thought it was going to be DJ Dallas starting and not Carlos Hyde. So I'm pretty pissed off about that. My scouting report sucks. I've fired all my scouts.
You should be even more mad at Gordon and Connor now, too.
I'm even madder. Yeah. So he was talking trash. Oh, you should have started him, idiot, because I'm playing him. And he's got Dalvin Cook. And I said, $20 that Carlos Hyde, 17.5 points, outscores Dalvin Cook this week. And so I know that's scary as heck.
Against Dallas?
I'm going to lose 2 bets this week. But I think that Dalvin Cook, this is the week that he usually gets injured. Like, the Vikings look great, and then they get into like week 10, 11, 12, and next thing you know, he's like popped an Achilles or broke a foot, and he's out, and then the Vikings' chances to make the playoffs and go far just dwindle.
How you're going to win that bet is if they get up quickly by throwing the ball, and then they just coast, and they take them out of the game.
I hope that.
Or the fact Dallas just sucks.
What are you talking about? Andy Dalton's back. Boom, that game's competitive.
Our side bet is kicking missed field goals. Right now we're at $6 in the pot.
Yep.
We're going to go to $9 in the pot.
Yep.
It was, what would I say? What was your guess was like 11?
Last week?
Yeah.
Oh, 13.
13? Well, your guess, you were the first.
I think I was 12.
Yeah.
Didn't we? Or no, I was 11.
And I was,
And you went 12.
yeah, and then you guys
sandwiched.
sandwiched me once
you
again.
Were sandwiched.
Try sandwich me on this one, buddy. It looked like that.
How many was it last week that missed?
7.
7? Okay.
7, yeah, not that many. And
We're counting the one last night?
we always do.
I just want to make sure.
Okay. I'm first pick this time.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I'm going to say I think the weather's going to start playing a factor a little bit more. I'm going to go with 10. The nice round number of 10. Now, who's going to choose 9? And who's going to choose 11? That's the big question.
Well, who's second? Who's third? That makes up our
Craig,
mind.
we're going this round robin. So you were the first. So you're last. So Craig.
I'll take whatever he doesn't.
13.
Wow, that's
Wow.
a gap.
I'll go 11.
Okay, you don't get 12. Just so you know.
That's fine.
So it's 10.
I was going
11.
to go 10 in my mind. You took it, so I'll go the extra Thursday one adds for 11.
Okay, and then 13. All right, I like it. All right, so everyone, thanks for listening. So real quick, do we want to talk Taysom Hill right now, or do we want to save that for the pod?
Well, if he's not tight end eligible in your league, which a lot of leagues he shouldn't be, I would not start him.
I just want to see what happens. He might have 3 weeks to be the starter.
If he's starting,
Could be fireworks.
okay, we're going to talk about this on the next pod then, because this is going to go a little deeper. Okay, everyone, thanks for listening. Send us your questions. Shout out to Jared and Adam for their questions this week. Tell us how your guys' teams are going and if we've cost you any money or if we made you some money. Thanks so much. Take care.
Fantasy football. Fantasy football. Fantasy football. Fantasy